Now tonight I'm going to make a big statement, one that's likely to upset a few purist freshwater anglers from down south, mainly trout fishermen, but here goes anyway. Barramundi are without any doubt whatsoever the most spectacular freshwater sport fish this country has to offer. And you know what? I've got a couple of clowns to back me up tonight. I can call them clowns because they're my good mates, Terry Stevens and Gary Neill from Tackle World in Townsville. And we're fishing the freshwater reaches of Townsville's Ross River. It's no secret that Barramundi will readily accept lures during the twilight hours. However, relatively few anglers take up the challenge. Terry offers viewers a few clues on tackling after hours barramundi.
The fish become more active during the full moon, and we start using shallower diving lures. Because these fish usually sit a little bit deeper, they actually see the silhouette of the lure going over the top. They'll come up, sometimes they'll jump straight on it, other times they'll follow it for a while, and then hopefully they will climb on. But certainly during the full moon they do become more active, yeah. I'm using 50-pound braid here. The braid cuts through a lot of those lily pads, but if you get a metre plus fish in amongst that in there, rampaging, you can do you up real quick. We tangled with one a few days ago, a really good fish, and there's a good chance that we'll tangle with one again tonight. That's the one. Well, now the moon's getting a bit higher. As we thought earlier, a lot of the lily pads were covered in shadows from the trees, and we've found through previous experience that the moon being a little bit higher, the fish seem to come closer to the surface and become more active, which is certainly happening now. It's probably 10 o'clock now at night. We're 2 days from the moon and she's up virtually straight above us. Certainly when releasing fish with barramundi, you don't have to worry about any teeth. The best way, just shove your thumb in his mouth, hang on to him really tight at the bottom jaw, always support their weight, never hold them up just by their mouth. It tears all the ligaments in their throats, and survival rate is very, very low when you do that. So just hold them like that. It doesn't matter how big the fish or how small the fish is, you should never ever hold them by the jaw. And as far as the releasing process goes, into the water like so, she, or he or she, probably still a he, is biting down on my finger now. Let it go, give the tail a little bit of a squeeze, and it doesn't get any easier than that.
We just got on a really good fish here now, Ed. It's taken us straight out in the middle. She's taking a line again now. It's going real well at the moment.
It's a really good fish, this one.
It come out of the water first off, but I haven't seen it since.
It is a nice fish. It's a very nice fish. Anyone's standards. Okay, Bill.
Oh yeah!
There we go.
This is the one we wanted. That's it.
So that's your best Ross River barra?
That's the best one I've got here so far already. Yep, definitely.
And have a look at that lure.
Look at that.
The killer lure barra bait in the Bobby Dazzler colour, the 6-inch barra bait, and the shallow model, the 8+.
She's actually missed it. She's actually missed that lure. She's actually missed it, and she's got it in the...
It's tucked under the throat there, yeah.
Again, barbless hooks. Or are they?
Head barbless.
This fish has been previously tagged, and it has a serial number on it. Now, if we can get that serial number and read it, the Department of Primary Industries has the data of the guy who first tagged this fish. And if we can get that off there, and that is K0, this could be, I'm not saying for sure, it could be one of my own fish that I've tagged a long time ago, K94092. I'll just put a flashlight on that, just to make sure, K94092. Now we can go back to the Department of Primary Industries. They've actually got the record of when this fish was first tagged.
Well, that's definitely a fish out of this river, well, out of this creek river. It's one of the better ones around. It is a beautiful fish for sure, yeah. We'll just put him over the side, or her over the side, or
Be a she if that's right.
That'll be a she. Just get water flowing back through the gills there a bit, and She's biting down on my finger now, so I think I'm just about ready to let her go. And off she goes.